I see so many women and men alike not really knowing how to show others how to love them. It is often done in pockets versus what someone might do all the time, 24/7. It often comes out when someone is frustrated, annoyed, and over it, as I stated in my email. However, that is not the way to go about it. You have to be consistent in one area of your life. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent in all your ways. And it's also, listen, that's even the Bible says that. Someone who is unstable in all their ways. So if you're unstable in one area of your life, it's 9 times out of 10, you're about to be unstable in multiple areas of your life. Because if you can't get one part together, there's definitely some lack in other areas. Now, we're all not perfect and we all don't have it together. However, when it comes to loving ourselves and showing others how to love us, that has to be an area of consistency. Not just when you're upset, not just when you're frustrated, not just when you're annoyed at a situation. And that is how people treat us. Because they know, and this is so spiritually in tune. I can't even go into that right now, because then that'll be a whole podcast episode. But we have to be mindful of how we are showing others how to love us. And I'm going to just stop right there. I'll give you some examples of showing people how to love you. 1, be consistent. Being consistent means that anytime, and this is something similar to like the kids at school, anytime they see me coming, they know that I'm going to say the same thing. Have a seat on your bottom, your eyes are on your teacher, your voice is off, we're listening to the speaker. So I'm consistent. Every time they see me, they know that is exactly what I'm going to say at certain points in the day. You have to be that way when it comes to showing others how to love you. Not sometimes I'm letting you call me at a certain time and other times I don't because you didn't call me in the week, and sometimes I'm letting you come over and see our baby because you decided not to go to your first baby's mother's house, or sometimes I let you come over and stay the night, but this week I'm being on my celibacy tip and then the next month I'm not. So being consistent in all your ways, okay? That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 of showing others how to love you is, what is your standard? Have you sat down and wrote out what is the standard that you have for yourself? Many times I don't think people actually do that. Sit down and write out your standard. There is a standard that you must have. There are morals and values that you must be keeping. What is it? Just as the saying goes, if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything. Think about that. If you don't stand for something in your love life, you'll fall for any guy, girl, creep, scrub, whatever you want to call them. You'll fall for any of that. Snack these days, whatever the people say. Okay? And my third point, 1st, be consistent. 2, set a standard. 3rd point, and I'm always going to bring it back to this, you need to stay grounded. What are you grounded in? I'm grounded in God. I am grounded by the things that I read in my word. I am grounded by staying in prayer multiple times a day. I am grounded by praying when something frustrates me so that I do not take on that whole feeling throughout the day. And I'm going to get into a little bit more of this because I've been doing an extensive study on emotions and things like that, reading different books, spiritual books, worldly books, psychology books, and just putting ideas together into one compiled packet. But it's serious. We have to set a standard. We have to be consistent. And we have to stay grounded. And I said it out of order. But those are my 3 pearls of wisdom to you today. And I really hope that you take heed and you listen carefully and listen closely. And please, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. And a lot of us aren't really loving ourselves in this season. We're not really loving ourselves. And a lot of us we are projecting. There's a lot of things that we are taking on that has nothing to do with us. Other people's baggage, other people's garbage, other people's issues. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Why are you taking that on yourself, creating a whole burden on yourself, and then getting upset with other people when they don't want to come with you? I'm not following your garbage. I'm not entertaining your foolishness. I'm not opening the door to that. Because we open oh my goodness, more about the study. I get excited. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. Good morning. This is fresh off the press, hot off the press, as they say. It is literally 8:23 a.m. today, February 10th, 2022. I'm sending you this from the bedside. All right, got up this morning with a lot on my mind, some things happening in my family, just a lot of things going around. We are fasting and praying in my church for the next, I believe we have a few more days, but it's been like almost 7 days. And when you fast and you pray, a lot of things just become clear to you. And I don't know what you believe in, but here's what I believe in. And we're faith-based, okay? So email subscribers, aka pearls, and I'm gonna get maybe pearls and pearlitos. All right, so I can have a little another gender in there, pearls and pearlitos, because I have a few gentlemen on my list as well. I want you to remember this: how you love yourself is how you teach others how to love you. Listen to it over and over again. If you have to listen to it every morning to get yourself rooted and grounded. Here's some of the work that we do in the Pearls Forum. We really dive deep and we really get into a lot of these things. So if you are interested in the Pearls Forum, we're opening up in April 2022. Every Monday at 7:30, we're coming on. We'll have a book study twice, once per month. So that's 2 months, once per month. These are the things that we do in the Pearls Forum. Just giving you a little example, a little tip. You'll wake up to a lot of these at least once a week. But right now I'm just giving you a preview of all the exciting things that you will start to receive in our email list. We're endeavoring to provide value to you, provide value to your life. And we are catering to the working professional because we know exactly what that is like. We're still in that struggle of working and trying to scale our business. We're even branching out a little bit into really documenting our journey of how we are scaling and what are the things that are coming up for us and what are the systems and processes that we are using. It is rough, but hey, we're talking about self-adoration this morning. But just a little preview. I love you, Pearls. I will see you soon. And be blessed.